Welcome back. We're doing linear equations with word problems. Okay, so we have this word problem. When 2 less than a number n is increased by 70%, the result is 85. So we need to write an equation and then solve for n. So first things first, I see we have a percentage. So we're going to bring the percentage and turn it into a decimal. So there's a little decimal dot right there. And we put baby butt over. If you're not sure about baby butting, I have a video on baby butting method. It's a method a teacher made up, but it works. And so now we have 0.7 or that also equals to 0.7. Woohoo! We're doing this. Okay. So we have 2 less than n. So we know n minus 2, because 2 less than n, is being number n is increasing by 70%. So we're going to take our 70%, what we found out to be that, and we're going to bring it over here. And with this, we know the result is 85, 8.5, so it's going to equal to 8.5. Now we want to get n by itself. So we're going to do this. We're going to add 2 to both sides. So we're going to have 0.7 equals 8, 9, 10.5. Oh, don't forget your n. Now, because this is multiplication, you're dividing 0.7. And now you're on division. So, over here, we're going to do 0.7 divided by 10.50. But the cool thing is you can't divide with decimal numbers, so you turn it to a whole number. And then if you move this over by 1, you have to move this over by 1, and your decimal won't go straight up. What times 7 gets you close to 10 without going over 1? So we have 7. Subtract 7, and that's 3. Bring down the 5. What times 7 gets us close to 35 without going over 5? And it also gives us to 35. And we subtract, and we have an even number. Now, if we go and check, we write our equation in here as 0.7n minus 2 equals 8.5, and we go down here and write 15 and we click check. It's wrong. Huh. Let's do a hint. So now we have a hint. And I'm going to erase a little of this. So it's less than 2. That'll be raised by 7%. I know. So the next hint. Let's click erase. So the next percent. Okay. Oh. Okay. So we did a little off. That is okay. So now we should start over. You try it once, you didn't get it right, so try a hint. So it makes sense. So, what we should have done, and remember we all make mistakes, is we were right with n minus 2. But, what we weren't doing was we didn't put in parentheses, we didn't do plus 0.5 with n, my fault, minus 2 equals 8.5. So with this, you combine like terms because this is the same as this. It becomes 1 because there's an invisible 1 there. 0.7 times n minus 2 equals 8.5. So now you divide each side by 1.7, and we get n minus 2 equals, if we divide it out, we get 5. It's coming out over here saying it's 5. So make life easier because we fully simplify it, and this is division. We can, but when you're working out and you don't have the hints, also divide it. Add 2 to both sides, and equals 7. It is okay to make mistakes. We learn from the mistakes. So, because we've learned from the mistakes, and you probably cannot see this, so where's my eraser? That works. And this is 7 over there. Woohoo, we did it! Okay, have fun! We're gonna have a next